Karate Combat. We are once again in 1980s Hollywood, California for another evening of full contact karate. As always, my name is Josh Palmer, joined by Bas Rutten and Layla Annalene.
Yeah, and tonight we've got a title fight. Edgars Skrivers takes on Bruno Assis, two fighters with very different styles and both undefeated.
And both of them vying for this coveted 68-kilo Karate Combat golden belt in a fight that we are all dying to see. Before we get to that, however, Bas Rutten is with some of our fans here tonight to see what they think of the action. Bas, what is going on?
Oh, this dude needs to chill. It's just a misunderstanding. This guy believes that I was picking a fight with an audience member. I can knock him out if you want, but then we're going to be stuck in the 80s.
Hey, who's bullying our fans?
I have no clue, but can you please help me out here?
I guess so.
Jeez.
Wow.
Get the copper! Get the copper! Get the copper! Get the copper!
While Josh sorts out that minor problem, why don't you and I check out our main event preview?
I'm sorry, man. Sorry about that.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God, what are you doing to me?
I'm Edgars, the Bearslayer Skrivers, and I'm fighting a hungry and aggressive Brazilian.
Olá pessoal, meu nome é Bruno Assis, eu sou do Brasil, conhecido aqui como o Dragão Branco do Karate Combate, e estou pronto para lutar pela Golden Belt do Karate Combate.
He's undefeated. He's number one in the line. You line them up and I smash him.
E não vou desistir até o final. Essa luta vai ser nossa, eu tenho certeza disso, e vou fazer o meu melhor dentro do pitch.
In my mindset, I'm a challenger, coming here to attack, not to defend.
Nessa luta eu vou começar com 4 vitórias e 0 derrotas.
And destroy him with my pressure.
E eu tenho certeza que eu vou continuar invicto, vou continuar nessa jornada que estou fazendo.
It's gonna be a good, explosive and exciting fight, and you should definitely tune in.
That is, of course, the main event that we have to look forward to tonight for our golden title belt. Bas, you okay? You've got everything resolved there for you?
It was just a misunderstanding. You know, I wasn't that guy. I do believe that I know who actually was the bad guy, but I don't want to stir things back up.
Well, I'm glad I could help, but why don't we go ahead and take a look at all the other action that's coming your way tonight on Karate Combat. So before our main event, we are going to see a 68-kilo bout between Ecuadorian Daniel Viveros and Portugal's Vitali Certan. We do, however, open tonight's card with a catchweight ladies bout at 62 kilos between Venezuelan Omaira Molina and Brazilian Erika Santos. As always, let's remind ourselves of the rules of the pit. Our scoring system is uniquely based on the principles of karate, which are effective striking, effective takedowns, aggressiveness, and defense. Meaning that if a fight is close and it's up to the judges to decide, the fighter who drove the action wins. Fighters are also encouraged to use our specially designed 45-degree angled pit walls to their advantage. Fighters cannot use knees or elbows, and only 5 seconds of ground and pound is allowed. All bouts tonight are taking place over 3 3-minute rounds, unless the need to go into overtime is deemed necessary, or if it's a title fight, which consists of 5 3-minute rounds.
Mi nombre es Omaira, soy de Venezuela, pero vivo actualmente en Nueva York. Mi oponente es de Brasil. Crecí en una escuela de karate. El karate ha sido parte de mi vida diaria. Si no fuese peleador profesional, seguiría practicando artes marciales, ya que eso es parte de mi vida. Me gustan las artes marciales.
Eu sou a Erika Santos, eu vim do Brasil, de São Paulo. Eu vou lutar contra Omaira Molina. Ela é uma grande adversária, já conheço ela de outras competições e tenho certeza que vai ser uma luta dura. Ela tem que se preocupar em não receber meu golpe, porque se ela receber, a chance de ser um nocaute é muito grande. O meu golpe favorito é o direto de direita, porque eu sou mais rápida e mais forte com ele. Quando eu entrar no pitch, eu vou lá para vencer.
Lo que me hace peligroso para mi oponente es que yo entrego todo mi corazón y garra dentro del pit.
O que me faz perigosa para minha oponente é minha vontade incansável de vencer.
Y bueno, entregando todo por todo dentro del pit.
For the first time tonight, the portal opens up and we welcome Omaira Molina in the white pants and red gloves and Erika Santos in the black pants and the blue gloves.
Oof, she's fired up.
Oh yes, very excited, both these ladies to be here tonight. Caracas, Venezuela meets São Vicente, Brazil. There we see tail of the tape for La Guerrera, 2-0 here on Karate Combat. Last time out, she took a good decision win over Ana Laura Prezzotti.
From Brazil, the Brazilian Muse,
And there we see debutante Erika Santos here for the first time on Karate Combat. A very accomplished karateka throughout the Pan Am and South American Games, though. Now, Bass, as we look to get underway here in round number one, both these ladies very aware of each other. They've been around a lot of the same competitions, but due to different weight classes, have never actually met before. So it'll be interesting to see how much they've taken from watching each other fight before.
Yeah, you saw Santos wanted to shake hands, but Molina, she said, no, it's not going to happen. Whoa, very nice.
Oh, and getting short shots in there, getting stuck in. Oh,
don't fight Akiyama.
Yeah, you can't hold and punch, but they were going to give it a go anyway. Referee Sam Amini has to get stuck in there and break them up. And
Molina was super composed until that happened, and then she completely went back to the first game plan from
both
last
these
time.
ladies have come to throw down, and there we go, clinching up again. Short shots on the inside, looks for the throw. The right hands keep working. Oh, back to guard here.
Nice counter, take it and countering. I love that. That's what I do.
So you got to counter that kick with a nice right straight. Exactly what she did.
That's why I always say don't set it up with a single kick, because you can simply take it and counter all the time. 70% of the knockouts are because of that.
I love how close their lead hands are to each other, Bass. It's like it's how much range can we keep without really keeping range? Great.
Oh, nice right hand. Another nice right hand.
So there we go. She eats two.
Molina's doing great.
Santos is rumbled.
Just let go. Push your waist. Let's create distance.
Oh, and Santos was in trouble there for a couple of times. She ate two good rear straights.
It looked like she was dazed. Now simple, left straight to the body, right straight to the head. Will do wonders.
Molina actually putting her whole training camp from Venezuela, actually now in New York,
beautiful.
And that's a huge shot.
Wow, that is crazy.
Santos is
Beautiful
out.
shot.
What a beautiful
Very
straight
nice.
shot from Omaira Molina. She is going to take a clean, decisive win here.
Wow, that was beautifully timed. She came in and kaboom, right on the button there. You see, and she said it, she wanted to use more space this time. Don't be that close.
Let's take a look back at that knockout. Look at the laser focus.
Boom.
And bang! Right hand straight on the chin, and aggression to follow up as well. Santos not able to recover.
Boom, she comes in. Oh man, this is going all the way back to the first show that we had, right? But what's our fifth show? Boom!
Ooh. Look at that. Santos' head was already slightly turning as she came in.
Yep.
Ate that fully to the side of the jaw. Our referee, no choice there but to stop the bout. Lovely, clean technique from Omaira Molina.
Kidakos, remember? He did that as well.
Yes, he did.
Okay, that was also the first fight of the night.
What a start to Karate Combat here for tonight's action. Omaira Molina watching her opponent get her medical checks.
Nice.
We're going to go down to the center of the pit here and get the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner by TKO in the red corner,
An outstanding victory for Venezuelan Omaira Molina. Her training camp up in Yonkers, New York paying dividends there. She's going to head up pit side and get a few words with Layla Anali.
Ahead of this fight, you said you wanted to show your discipline and clean technique. You did exactly that. How do you feel?
Me siento muy contenta por el trabajo realizado junto con mi coach. Gracias por confiar en mí. Toda mi pelea se la dedico a mi hermano, que en paz descanse, mi familia. Y la verdad, la chica de Brasil, una guerrera, como siempre lo digo, siempre respeto a mi oponente. Trabajé duro y fui bastante disciplinada y seguiré trabajando humildemente para la próxima pelea que de Karate Kumba me dé nuevamente la oportunidad.
Beautiful. Beautiful clean knockout. Thank you very much. Congrats.
Omaira Molina victorious there. Robin, what did you see for that beautiful straight punch?
You know, you can see karate everywhere you look, and in fact, you can see karate even in the sport of hockey, and that's what we saw when Molina and Erica had each other, and they were just pumping and pulling. That looked like a hockey fight. Not quite legal, but then what happened, she created the space, and everything she was doing was to set up that straight right hand. The low kicks to set it up, and just using it, walked her into it, bink, and put her down.
Yes, a beautiful knockout for the Venezuelan Bass. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the action from that fight. These ladies got stuck in right from the start.
That was right away from the get already. Now we go here. Takayama don't fry style. Boom, boom. If you don't know what we're talking about, go on YouTube. That is crazy. Now.
Several times, though, they had this exchange in the middle, and it was Omaira Molina who just got the cleaner of the strikes. Look at the intensity in her face.
That was a beautiful shot. But, you know, like Robin said, you saw her setting it up. She was constantly working for it. Something 100%, that was a game plan.
3-0 for Omaira Molina. Loads more action to come here on Karate Combat. Join us again shortly.
Me gusta empezar mi día entrenando aquí, me da paz. A veces la ciudad puede volverse un tanto caótica, así que disfruto el silencio de este lugar. Bueno, vengo desde abajo, mi familia no tenía mucho dinero, así que tuvo que emigrar para buscar trabajo. A los 9 años encontré a karate, encontré a mi sensei, y ellos me ayudaron a ser la persona que soy hoy. El karate me abrió muchas puertas, me permitió estudiar, me permitió prepararme, me enseñó cómo manejar mi vida y me mantuvo lejos de problemas. Bueno, crecí en uno de los peores barrios de Quito. Al convertirme en atleta de alto rendimiento, con eso mejoró mi economía, pude salir de ese lugar, pude mudarme a un lugar mejor, a un lugar de clase media, que ahora es del cual disfruto. Desde pequeño siempre me gustó la historia, me gustó la geografía, la historia sobre guerra, la historia sobre estrategia. Me gustó mucho la estrategia que se utilizó para ganar la Segunda Guerra Mundial, para ganar la guerra de Irak. Eso me llamó mucho la atención y trato de aplicarlo eso día con día. Gracias. La estrategia para mí es importantísima. Trato de conectar la estrategia de la guerra con mi estilo de pelea. Porque si no tienes estrategia, no puedes ganar. He ganado cada título que me he propuesto, cada medalla. Lo único que quiero ahora es la adrenalina de Karate Combat y quiero ese cinturón dorado. ¿Cómo te lo explico? Tomas un trozo de carbón, lo sometes a mucha presión y ¡bam! Tienes un diamante. Ese soy yo, un diamante negro.
Eu conquisto o oceano como conquisto os meus oponentes. Torno-o fluido como as ondas. Uma vez que compreendes e respeitas a natureza da fera, consegues superá-la. Quando me mudei para Portugal, comecei a surfar. Um dia entrei no mar, aparentemente calmo. Quando as ondas vieram, vi o verdadeiro tamanho. Uma onda grande puxou-me para o fundo do mar, não conseguia respirar. Pensei que ia morrer, mas mantive a calma e consegui superar isso. Essa experiência fez mais forte, fez-me perder o medo, mas nunca o respeito. E agora, o mar é a minha casa. Nasci na Moldávia, entre a Ucrânia e a Roménia. Com 7 anos, entrei num evento de luta clandestina, onde o prémio era um chocolate. No final desse evento, tive que esconder a minha t-shirt ensanguentada dos meus pais. Mas acreditem que no final da luta, eu trouxe aquele chocolate para casa. Aos 8 anos, inscrevi-me no Karaté. Adorei tudo aquilo e não me safava nada mal. E também comecei a praticar parkour. Por isso é que me começaram a chamar de ninja. Vim para Portugal aos 12 anos e foi aí que conheci meu mestre e segundo pai, o mestre Vítor Poças. Ele ajudou-me a tornar um homem e compreende exatamente o que é que um jovem precisa para ter sucesso. Ele é meu mentor e ele é meu mestre. As palavras que ele me disse e que eu encaro como regras para a vida são: nunca desistas. Se não te esforçares, nunca vais saber quão longe poderás chegar. Quando entrei para o Karate Combat, tive que mudar a minha estratégia. Sempre quis lutar full contact e este era o meu sonho. Por exemplo, no Karate Combat, um KO é um KO. Com apenas um golpe, posso ganhar um combate. Eu só precisava ser um guerreiro. O meu combate no One World Trade Center foi incrível. Mas senti que não tinha experiência. Os meus pontapés, os meus socos e a minha estratégia precisavam ser afinados. Não me arrependo de nada naquele combate. 3 rounds, 3 minutos não é para todos. No Karaté é por pontos. Sempre que marcamos um, combate par. No Karate Combat, a stamina é muito importante. Quando entras no pit, ou comes ou és comido. Quando lutei com o Gabriel Serra, eu sabia o que tinha que fazer. Ele estava melhor do que no último combate dele em Nova York, mas eu tinha que estar melhor que ele. Tinha que ter a certeza que levava o chocolate para casa. Cheers!
Yes, welcome back to Karate Combat Bass. What a way to start off this evening's event.
Boing on the button, out.
Yeah, let it never be said that the ladies cannot put that kind of power down. We are going to move swiftly on in the 68 kilo men's division. We've got Daniel Viveros taking on Vitali Certan. And Viveros, someone who said he's had a much more improved fight camp with a lot more focus on sparring this time.
Well, before we saw him also taking somebody down and knocking him out with a takedown. This time he focused on boxing, Thai boxing, and especially on the uppercut. He said he had great preparation because he did 100 rounds of sparring for this fight.
Yeah, now he's coming down in weight class a bit, and so of course is his opponent tonight, Vitali Certan, 1-1 here on Karate Combat, looking to move up to 2-1.
Yes, because now he fights also much closer to his natural weight, unlike last time, so he's going to feel much better. He says that he wants his opponent to feel his confidence. He said he worked on 6 combinations, and he says one of those combinations is going to seal the deal.
Well, let's see if it does. We're going to take a look at the head-to-head for Daniel Viveros and Vitali Certan.
Mi nombre es Daniel Viveros, soy de Quito, Ecuador. Bueno, voy a pelear con Vitali Certan, de Portugal. Es un competidor rápido, hábil, pero ya lo tenemos controlado para el combate. Uppercut es mi especialidad. Esta lucha es importante porque me va a permitir seguir avanzando para obtener un lugar para poder pelear por el cinturón dorado.
Meu nome é Vitali Certan, sou natural da Moldávia e represento Portugal. Eu vou lutar com Daniel Viveros. Ele é um bom atleta, uma boa pessoa. Sei que ele gosta muito de estratégias de guerra. O que faz-me perigoso para o meu oponente é as minhas mãos, as minhas pernas, as minhas projeções, a minha estratégia, praticamente tudo. Quando entrar no pit, eu vou lá para ganhar, divertir-me y dar muito show.
Cuando entro en el pit voy a destrozar a mi oponente.
Se eu não fosse um lutador profissional, eu seria um bailarino.
We welcome to the pit Daniel Viveros and the showman Vitali Certan, looking to put on a show here tonight. Certan with a very acrobatic style, I think you're going to see and enjoy in this one.
Yeah, he's super fast. Super duper fast. Great kicks, great power, speed, accuracy.
And that is the very imposing figure of Daniel Viveros. Tail of the tape for him, as you can see, a 1-3 record here at Karate Combat. He's just fallen the wrong side of a couple of decisions, but very capable of stopping the fight at any moment.
In the blue corner, from Portugal, Vitali Certan!
And this is the tail of the tape for Vitali Certan, originally from Chisinau, Moldova. The actor and stuntman, no stranger to the Karate Combat pit. Our referee for this second bout of the night is Mr. Kevin Sataki, as he gets us underway here. White pants for Daniel Viveros, black pants for Vitali Certan. And immediately looking for the feints, southpaw for Viveros. And they are measuring, fighting for position on that lead hand. So often, of course, that southpaw versus orthodox fight is for outside foot position. Try and really activate the rear power side by getting outside of the opponent. Certan firing high kick. As we said, very dynamic fighter. But Viveros, so much power.
Yeah. Crazy body slam.
Body lock slam, yeah, against Stefanos Roupakos. Big tie up here, here's the body lock, big pick up, and not quite able.
Yeah, Certan is smiling at him, he says, no, you're not going to do that.
I think he knew how to kind of distribute his weight and hook the leg there. Able to stop the elevation. Yeah, Certan had some trials and tribulations in training. He said he really focused on the 80-20 principle. What could he really nail down with the key things that were going to give him the most benefit? And it's good shots from Viveros.
Look, there we go, ducked underneath, Matrix style.
Yeah, looking into a headlock throw, but nice reversal. Slings Certan to the ground. Again, we see the power in the clinch from Viveros.
Turn around. Fight.
You know, it's interesting. Certan had said that he felt that grappling in the clinch would exhaust a lot of karatekas who don't put their energy there, and that's something he tried to work very hard on. But of course, he's facing someone in Daniel Viveros who we know has power in the clinch.
Yeah. This is
nice axe kick.
Takato Giri.
Yeah, ducks underneath.
This could be a fight where we see a double knockout, right? Every time they swing the same shot. Watch. Of course, I'm not going to do it anymore now.
You cursed yourself, Mr. Rudin. Certan, center of the pit here, looking to bob and weave with the head, mirrored by Viveros.
Whoa,
big, wild punches, throwing with as much power as he can. Viveros unable to plant his lead leg effectively there and puts himself down.
Both wanted to go for a takedown, it looked like that. Nice, some spleen shots there. That's Certan.
Turn around. Fight.
Touching gloves. Gloves. Ooh!
That was well masked by Certan, but a huge pickup.
That's another crazy takedown. Yeah, he looked down and he was kicking high.
I mean, it's one thing to take someone down, but to do it with amplitude and really plant them and, you know, use the earth as a weapon is something quite else.
Nice low kick there. See, both have a stance now. Normally it was an open stance, so that means one was a southpaw, the other orthodox. Now right away with that normal stance, the same, he landed that low kick.
Throwing right to the end of round number one there. Both men retreat to their corners to regroup. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the replays here. Bas, talk us through the action.
Yeah, both of them were kind of, whoa, look at that beautiful takedown of the beautiful swing. that resulted in a reversal, but now Viveros is taking it over. That was a great defense there from the bottom, up kicking. Boom, look at that. He was just waiting. You know he worked on that stuff. Look at this. Beautifully. Grabs the legs, kaboom, into the ground. You'll cough up a lung like that.
So we're going to take a look in the corner of Vitalie Certan, just regrouping. Bas, what do you think his corner is telling him right now?
Yeah, make sure that he doesn't throw you like that anymore. Because you see him breathing heavy. That could be from the slam, I'm telling you, because all your muscles, they get such a shock. And breathing is done by, well, the muscles, not the lungs, right? They're just too big. So once you stop those muscles or you freak them out, it's harder to expand.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
And seconds called out here. Referee Kevin Sasaki is going to get us back underway. Another 3 minutes on the clock. Daniel Viveros, Vitalie Certan, earned respect between these two. Viveros again straight back to southpaw stance.
Whoa, that was an icicle.
A heavy combination, good front kick, but lovely straight shots in reply. Throwing a kind of right hook, kind of right uppercut.
You know, they're striking every time simultaneously, it looks like. That's why I said, you know, there might be a double knockout coming.
Nice rear kick up the open side from Certan. It meets the guard, but you really don't want to take too much of that on the forearms.
Oh, nice kick. Just there, next to the knee. Very effective.
Interesting jab to the body. Nice shots from Certan.
I followed it up with a cross. Nice, there's a spleen shot there.
And that's a good combination, ending the punches with a kick.
Nice long 1-2 counter.
I mean, they are trading shot for shot here. You go, I'll go.
Yep, and you saw Certan kicking and right away get countered by Viveros.
Oh, changes the distance on the hook kick. Lovely pickup. He seemed to be able to do that without even being connected to him.
He's got a strong core. And he just lifts people like it's nothing. Boom, against that kick. He's aiming because every kick is on the same spot.
Yeah, Certan doing a good job of working all target areas here.
Wow, body head. Now probably going to be a body head, you know. Right straight to the body and then left to the head. And I say straight if I have a square stance.
Oh! Big kick from Certan lands. He's flurrying. And he needs to pop up to his feet here. Those shots have to be delivered from a standing position. He cannot be on his knees when he throws them. And that's a lucky recovery for Viveros, who almost eats another head kick.
Oh!
Shot to the body. Certan is trying to keep this momentum going here as he...
Uppercut there.
Lovely sprawl to stop the attempted takedown. Very clean defense from Vitalie Certan. And this, with a minute left in this second round, is very firmly swinging his way.
Nice left hook, but it grazed, it glanced. It's a full impact. A right front kick, both with front kicks.
Oh, that was a nice overhand left, actually landed to the body.
Front kicks are very effective now, with the back leg, I mean. Oh, that was, look at that.
Little
question mark
kick, really held it at the midpoint. Kick to a jab. I mean, Certan is really upping the tempo here. The work rate's really impressive.
There's that body shot again from Viveros.
We're moving into the final 20 seconds here. Josh Palmer, Bas Rutten bringing you all the action here from Pitside at Karate Combat. Final 10 seconds in this bout, or round number 2 of this bout, should I say.
Yeah, Certan's a little bit too greedy, so to say. He's closing the distance too fast and it jams his own punches.
Yeah, it attempted a sacrifice throw from Daniel Viveros, something I don't think we've ever seen in Karate Combat before, but unsuccessful there.
Yeah,
wow, what a
short to
round,
Certan. So yeah, it's I think it's a 1-1 round now.
So let's take a look back at some of these replays. And this was a huge slam, Bas. Look how much elevation.
Yeah.
Without barely being connected to him.
Now watch this. This is the high kick coming. Splash. Oh.
No guard.
Beautiful.
And I think Viveros was a little bit lucky here that he managed to tie Certan up, and Certan wasn't able to really stand up and posture over him. Was able to just regain his composure. Beautiful question mark kick. Some lovely work from Vitalie Certan in round number 2. What are you going to tell Daniel Viveros in his corner, Bas, about regrouping for this one?
Well, add a cross to your body shot the whole time. He's setting it up though in the first 2 rounds, but now it's go low for the body and go with a cross to the head. See if you can land it.
Round number 3 is underway here. Final 3 minutes on the clock. Daniel Viveros in the white pants, Vitali Certan in the black. And they immediately start trading again.
Oh, nice counter off a single kick, you see, every time. Both the same stance now. Viveros likes to throw a low kick now with the back leg. Yeah, not anymore. He did it in round 1. Very, very smart. Great body kick.
Center of the cage here, trying to keep momentum going, and he's rocked in with that high right kick.
And you see he set it up with that right body kick first, and then the second time it was a high kick.
And again, Viveros manages to just about regain his composure, but that's the second clean head kick that he's eaten here. And it's always up that open side, isn't it? The opposing stances leaves that open side for the rear power kick.
Oh, nice. You gotta watch out though, you're gonna hurt your foot. If you kick a knee like that with your foot, with tiny little foot bones, compared to the knee.
It's interesting, both these guys actually said they know each other quite well. They're very friendly out of the pit, but they know inside it's all business, and they're more than capable of separating that friendship.
Yeah, that's what simply happens. I have a Kosaka. I walked into the dressing room. I said, listen, I'm going to try to knock you out. Hope you do the same thing to me. Afterwards, we drink a beer. Cool? He goes, cool. Whoa, big right hand there. Glanced again.
You know, Vitali Certan also said to us that he felt the difference last time was he didn't really have confidence in his game. It's another right high kick. Sits Viveros down. Certan trying to land the punches. And again, Viveros is just able to tie one limb up long enough to recover, trying to measure, and immediately again opening up.
Yeah,
the pressure from Certan. I mean, what I was going to say is he said he felt he needed to have more confidence in his game, and Bas, this guy's exuding confidence here.
Yeah, she does it again, the body and the high kick, and he lands it over and over. He's going to kick the body now.
I think Certan's found a formula he likes here.
And it's working.
Oh,
yes.
Viveros is down again. Is he going to be able to recover? And Kevin Vitali calls a stop.
Wow.
Vitali Certan victorious over Daniel Viveros.
The last minute, he stops him.
50 seconds left on the clock in round number 3. Just relentless was Certan, Bas. Over and over, went to the well with that head kick.
Wow. And the first right high kick, and then the second one was a right body kick, and then a right high kick. And in the last round, he did the same thing. Right body kick, boom, another right high kick. After he already landed another kick, so I think he kicked him 4 times in the head.
Some good work from Vitali Certan. Daniel Viveros receiving the medical attention he needs. You know, Certan had also pointed out that he wanted to try and land far more combinations than he had before, and I think we saw that, Bas, really looking to put the sequences together rather than just the single shots.
Yeah, the problem what he had, though, he was a little bit too greedy, that I always say. He wants to bring too much emotion, and he closes the distance too fast.
And here's the finish, and at the end of the day, it wasn't the kicks that did it. It was a left straight as he was surging forward, covering so much distance. One more look at the finish here, that left hand nice and clean. I mean, to be fair, the right landed first as well.
So you see, I think because he was jamming himself before, it's because Viveros didn't move backwards. Now he did move backwards and he got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner by TKO, Vitali
Good camaraderie there from our 2 fighters. A comprehensive performance for Vitali Certan. Improves his record to 2-2 here at Karate Combat as he thanks the crowd. He's going to head up pit side and get a few words with Layla Anna Lee.
Congratulations. Your opponent caught a couple of the kicks early on, but you didn't give up on those. They were clearly part of the game plan.
Bem, o plano era outro, mas nós conseguimos adaptar, que é isso que faz um lutador bom, se adaptar rápido no momento. E com a ajuda do Marcos, meu treinador, correu super bem a estratégia e apostava no que é que estava a funcionar. Como costuma dizer, equipa que ganha não muda, golpes que acertam não mudam.
Congratulations, well done. Parabéns.
Muito obrigado, você. E agora, como eu costumo dizer, eu vou levar o meu chocolate para casa. Obrigado.
Taking his chocolate home. A well-earned chocolate. Parabéns.
Victory chocolate for Vitali Certan. Robin, give us your thoughts on that young man's handiwork.
Yeah, man, that was sick. Yes, we saw one weapon repeatedly. We saw that rear kick, but this young man is a liar as well. Misdirection. He would use different ways to set it up. Sometimes the hand to set up the kick, sometimes the fake kick to the body. He hid the kick and he presented it in different ways over and over again until he finally set it up. And then, just when you're now worried about the kick, bink, he hits you with the hand. That was a thing of beauty.
Relentless and deceptive combinations there, as we're going to see, taking a look back at the full montage from that bout.
Boom! There's the first. We get taken down now. Slam on the bam.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, he ate a few good slams and good exchanges there, didn't he?
Yep, and here again. Look at that.
But nevertheless, he kept driving forward, and that was a beautiful kick. Clean as you like it, but he was very rarely able to get enough ground and pound off.
He didn't have enough space.
Yeah.
He need to stand up.
Viveros did a good job of shutting him down and defending after he was on the ground. But let's take one last look at this finish here. Bas, talk us through the ending one more time.
Boom. Head kick. Well, that says it all. He's going down. But then, no. We're going to get the finish with the hands, right? That's the one, see? Smack on the smack. Now he's creating space, you see? Now he's standing, has room for his punches. That's why they were so effective.
Non-stop action here at Karate Combat. Main event is coming your way very shortly. Don't go anywhere.
My name is Bruno Assis, I'm from Brazil, and I found the K to happiness. The K opened the doors to karate combat. Here in Brazil, the karate is very big, and I want to be a big star. I wake up and I go to the park for running. I like to do everything related about fighting. I like to study my opponents. I like to watch a movie about fighting. I like to copy the movements. When I was tired, I returned to my house and sleeping because this time my objective is only training and study for my. Family. He treats me well and trains very well. It's a gift for my sensei because he collects his samurai's words. People think I am crazy because every time I have a punch, I smile. I smile because I absorb your energy and give back the energy from my opponent. I consider karate my profession because they say when you love your job, it's no longer a job. I feel it. It's not a job for me. I have a natural energy, have it flows in every cells in my body. I can't get enough words for express my love for karate. When I start speaking, I never stop. My nickname is White Dragon. I think it fits me because I like to sleep and I like to fight, but I like to split fire. The dragon is a symbol of power, strength, and honor. Every time I enter the pit is my classroom. Every opponent is my teacher. Every hit is a lesson I learn. If you wake up the dragon, be prepared for your hour, because dragons usually don't lose.
I remember my first fight. It was here on the streets where I grew up. That first punch, that first pain, teaches you determination, puts you in place. The question is, will you get up or stay down? Your determination and stubbornness, staying true to yourself, what makes a difference when pain is all you feel. Religion calms my mind and gives me strength. It gives me purpose and understanding of universe. I had a problem once with another league before karate combat. I picked up this song, but it ended up being used by extremist group. This wasn't my intention. The Holy Quran teaches that whoever kills an innocent life, it is as if he has killed all mankind, and whoever saves a person, it is as if he has saved all mankind. I ended up leaving the league and signed with Karate Combat, which has been one of the greatest opportunities for me. Now I'm the first one in Karate Combat to hold the belt. I train hard, enjoy martial arts lifestyle, and the results come by itself. Some may think that I'm a serious person, but that's the way I am when I get ready for a fight. Outside of that, I like to be humble and easygoing person. I was the smallest kid in my class, so I had to fight for myself. My parents gave me a nickname, the Bearslayer. It's our national hero, which represents our freedom and never surrendering. I like helping people. I earned my degree in sports physiotherapy and work with other fighters to get over injuries. It's satisfying to help out my fellow fighters. But mostly I train. I train for my next fight. I have been in the toughest places on earth. And my toughest opponent is always me, myself. I bring all of that experience in the Karate Combat pit, which will keep me the champion.
Welcome back, pitside here at Karate Combat. Bass, non-stop action so far.
It's been crazy, the last fight. I mean, the high kicks were flying around. This is what karate is all about, right? High kicks, beautiful Moesha Yodagiris. Those are mean roundhouse kicks to the head.
Loving it. We, of course, have got our main event up next as we start the preview for that fight. Let's go ahead. Layla Anali is talking to our league president, Mr. Adam Kovac.
Adam, we have two very different fighters in our title fight. Edgars Skrivers, a very cold, calculated fighter. Bruno Assis, a very stereotypically Brazilian, happy, light fighter. How do you see their styles marrying up?
I mean, I can't wait this fight to happen because they're so different in terms of their styles. Skrivers is always charging, going forward, and Bruno is really good in keeping the distance. We could see before when he fought Teak Silva, everybody thought that Teak Silva, with his experience, gonna outclass him, and that didn't happen. Bruno won that fight. He won 3 of his fights last season, so we're really looking forward to see what he can do against Skrivers.
And how did this fight match up? Because we've got our reigning defending champion. How did Bruno prove himself to have this opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, Bruno is our road diamond. You know, he came to our promotion back in 2019 in Orlando as a qualifier, right? He won that fight, and since then he's undefeated. So he won 3 of his fights at season 2, and he's always ready. He always want to fight, and he was asking for the title shot. So we had to make it, and also Skrivers, when Skrivers saw how Bruno competed in the last season, he said, like, I want to fight this guy.
Oh, he said that as well. I didn't know that. Well, it's exciting. It's coming up. It's our title fight. Thank you.
Thank you.
68 kilo golden belt on the line. Bas, let's just have a chat about these two competitors. Our champion, Mr. Edgars Skrivers, this guy is absolutely relentless. He is just a Terminator in there.
He really is. He said, I might not be the best in shape, I might not be the best technician, but nobody is mentally tougher than me. constant pressure. You rarely see him move backwards.
And the crazy thing is, he said last time out, he reckoned he was at about 40% of what he can do.
Yeah, and then his trainer said 20. You know, and I go, oh, okay, hold back here, guys. Let's see what happens tonight first.
He, of course, has a very tough challenger in Mr. Bruno Assis, 4-0, undefeated here on Karate Combat, and this guy always brings the action and always brings the power.
Well, he's kind of like the Hulk, because he says that when he gets hit, he transforms that energy into fuel for his counters. And the more he gets hit, the more aggressive he gets. Let's see if he's actually right.
Yeah, this is going to be an outstanding bout. Mr. Robin Black, what have you got for these two gentlemen tonight?
It is Hollywood in the 80s, and it is the Karate Combat 68 kilogram belt and golden belt. Man, I'm excited about it. Let's get right into the footage and look at these two brilliant artists. Bruno Assis, as our president mentioned, he manages distance extremely well, and he intercepts very, very well. Look here, he'll catch this kick, moving towards it to fill that space and then throw the right hand over top. Now, the right hand isn't just a punch. It will reach across to the shoulder and sweep. Contralateral angle from the shoulder to the leg to sweep his man to the ground. His finish that we're about to show you is sublime. Looks like a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. But if you look closely, look at the left paw and look at the way he uses it. It's not just a jab. The left hand will come in and watch as he grabs the defensive systems of his opponent and pulls it down to fire off that right hand. Then the left hook, another right hand, and look at this last sequence. This is a thing of beauty. Pulls to open the corridor and feed him the knuckles. Big. Awesome, awesome stuff. Now, if we look at his opponent, man, this is the champion of the world, the Karate Combat lightweight world champion, and this man is an artist. He's out here painting pictures, writing songs, and he's doing it violently. Here he's manipulating order and chaos. At distance, it's chaos, and in tight, it's order. Look what he does here. Manages the outside of the mitt, and that's controlling, making sure he's not going to get hit. And now with a small push, he'll create the gap that he needs to paint this man right big, right on the cheek. Perfectly set up. And then he's improvisational and innovative in real time, fighting in a state of play. Look, the spinning back fist here, and you're trying to figure out, you're trying to anticipate what he's doing. Yes, you could punch here. Yes, you could kick from here, but you're not expecting big, the rolling thunder from falling from the sky and attacking in a downward arc. You think it's over as the round is coming to an end, and of course, again, any number of attacks could come here, but you're not expecting this one. Sweet, sweet art. These two are gonna go at it, and it is going to be beautiful.
Beautiful indeed. It is now time for the main event here at Karate Combat. The challenger, Bruno Assis, taking on the champion, Edgars Skrivers.
I'm Edgars the Bearslayer Skrivers, and I'm fighting out of Latvia. I'm fighting a hungry and aggressive Brazilian. He's undefeated. He's #1 in the line. You line them up and I smash them. For me, I don't have a particular one favorite technique. For me, the ultimate goal is having no technique as technique. You're gonna see another level for the Bearslayer.
Olá pessoal, meu nome é Bruno Assis, eu sou do Brasil, conhecido aqui como o Dragão Branco do Karate Combate, e estou pronto para lutar pela Golden Belt do Karate Combate. Nesta luta eu vou fazer o meu melhor, do começo ao fim, mostrar toda a garra e determinação do povo brasileiro, mostrar como nós somos guerreiros e não vou desistir até o final. Essa luta vai ser nossa, eu tenho certeza disso, e vou fazer o meu melhor dentro do pit.
Karate Combat is making karate great, especially when the Bearslayer enters the pit.
E no futuro, quero que as pessoas se lembrem do meu nome, tenham orgulho da história que eu passei, dos desafios que eu superei para chegar até aqui e representar o povo brasileiro da melhor forma.
It's gonna be a good, explosive and exciting fight, and you should definitely tune in.
How exciting is this title fight? The champion, Mr. Edgars Skrivers, and the White Dragon, the challenger, Mr. Bruno Assis. And as you can see already, the roars preceding his entrance through the portal.
Man. Golden belt.
Where we see. Tail of the tape for our champion, Mr. Edgars Skrivers, 3-0, undefeated here at Karate Combat. Absolutely wilts his opponents with pressure.
From Brazil, the White Dragon, Bruno Assis!
And once again here at Karate Combat, Bruno Assis, 4-0, undefeated here at Karate Combat. He's going to have a very slight height and reach advantage over the champion tonight.
Yeah, with the fighting style of Skrivers, fighting in close, it's not going to help.
It's certainly not.
But he can control the distance really well. So
final instructions from our referee, Mr. Mark Goddard. We're going to get this one underway. This title fight tonight is brought to you by Natural Light. Go grab yourself a natty. 5 5-minute rounds on the clock, should they need them, of course.
And it has started. Oh,
and immediately underway, southpaw stance for the champion. You rarely see him take a backward step.
He might do this on purpose. Get inside the head of his opponent, because if you think he's constantly attacking and suddenly he doesn't.
Well, as he's keeping his guard very high, very wary.
Oh, those are good kicks.
Ooh, good power from Assis on the return, though.
There we go.
And there we go. Skrivers starts moving forward, starts pressuring. It's cutting off the angles quickly, isn't it? Just really not giving them a way out.
You don't give him time to breathe, nothing.
A couple of shots hit the guard of Assis, but Assis lands a nice combination himself.
Oh, nice left hand there, connected. With the head popping back. Assis.
What I thought was particularly interesting about Skrivers' Bass when we spoke to him was he said he doesn't ever think of himself as the champion. He always imagines he's still the challenger. It's his way of making sure he stays hungry to defend that belt.
That's a good way of thinking. Ooh, nice uppercut there. Oh yeah. Assis.
Again, we talk about timing. Skrivers firing back very quickly once Assis starts launching his own combinations. There's a nice dig to the body there from the Brazilian.
That's the second one he throws. It's nice. Because normally you don't see them when there's an open stance.
I mean, if there's one thing we know that Skrivers never has a problem with, it's a gas tank. But maybe early work to the body from Assis will put a dent in that. And it certainly seems like it's part of the game plan right now.
100%.
Good. Feinted each other out there, but there's a nice jab from
another right hand.
Beautiful left hand as well.
Yep. That's the third time he connects.
There we go, starting to get Assis covering here. Ooh, lovely kick up the open side. That opposing stance just opens up for the power leg. Into the last 40-ish seconds of this round.
Nice right hook there. Around the defense from Skrivers. Oh!
Covered up that entry to the kick so nicely with the hands. You always talk about setting it up, Bass, and that is picture perfect.
That's the way to do it. Blend it in. Keep him busy with defending and then throw the kick.
Assis throwing with a lot of power himself there, but just finding the guard, and again that rear kick comes up the open side.
Nice body kick there. Oh,
last 10 seconds of round number 1. Spinning back kick. He's got caught mismanaging the distance there. Round number 1 in the books. Bass, any initial thoughts on those first exchanges?
Well, we already the game plan, like you said. You know, there's a lot of body shots, hooks to the body, especially liver shots coming from Assis. So that is part of the game plan. Expect him, like in the second round, maybe to set it up for a high kick or a high punch. Here we see some action from round number 1.
Yeah, take a look at some of the replays here. There were some lovely combinations from both men. Skrivers landed a couple of very clean kicks, though.
Boom, another left hand.
And I think this was the most significant shot.
Yeah, lets him dip into it.
And we can see there some damage on the body of Edgars Skrivers. Clearly some of the short digging hooks from Bruno Assis doing some damage early here. I mean, it's a long-term strategy, isn't it, really?
It is. You know, and especially later in the round, then it's when it becomes really effective.
Fellow Karate Combat fighter Williams Carino in the corner of Bruno Assis. as they descend back into the pit for round number 2. Another 3 minutes on the clock here.
Boom. Great counter there by Assis, but right away Skrivers come forward again.
Yeah, he pins him against the corner so quickly. Assis firing back, but you see just followed by Skrivers, constantly monitoring that distance and keeping him pressed against that incline.
And it's such a Kyokushin style. You know, very close to your opponent. It's fighting in the phone booth, I always say. Most of the time they plant their feet in front of them and both they fight like that when you see a Kyokushin match. Nobody gives up space. Whoa, beautiful. Nice left again.
Oh, lovely switch to the trip. Completely
nice.
disguised the entry.
That was really nice. And look how cool he stays. You know, not afraid of the up kicks, total control.
I mean, you very rarely see very clean Osotogaris like that, and that was beautifully done. Just exchanging short shots in, winging uppercut from Skrivers.
Looking for a different angle. He's constantly moving, so smart. But you know, Assis can kick from close distance as well. He needs to watch out. Don't get overconfident.
Reaching the halfway point in this second round. Skrivers actually putting a lot of power into each of these shots here. Starting to throw a few more pouring jabs now.
Nice short right uppercut there.
Do you think Assis is starting to look a little bit tired? Perhaps he's seeming slightly labored in some of his strikes. He's throwing with so much intention in each shot.
Oh, nice
Superman
one again.
punch. I mean, we talk about the unpredictability of Skrivers. He said sometimes even he doesn't know what he's going to do. Nice kick from Bruno to just catch the timing on that lead leg. Take the base out.
Nice liver kick by Skrivers.
You know, one thing about fighting Edgars Skrivers is even if you win, you're going to be very, very sore the next day.
Yeah. Well, at this time, I think Skrivers will be sore as well. Look at the side of his body. It's more and more becoming red.
Oh, again with the trip. Beautiful entry.
What a timing.
Yeah, he's got Assis convinced that he's going to strike up top, so he covers and it just opens up the very clean outside trip.
Tying his belt, just walking through while he's tying it. He's so in control.
About 15 seconds left in this round here as the shot goes winging over the head of the champion.
That little nice sweep, it's so smart what he does. Everything to throw his opponent off balance.
Again,
Look at that.
Superman punch.
The rocked him.
Yeah, landed very cleanly.
Oh,
He's winging huge punches here. Lovely frame on the face from Skrivers as round number 2 ends.
And great takedown defense. You see one? The way he stopped that sprawl, is how he sprawled.
Bas, do you feel the momentum starting to shift a little bit here?
Yeah, I think he slowly but surely start to take over here. You see the timing, also that back kick that we just saw on that distance. To throw a kick like that is very hard to do, but
see, Bruno Assis still working the body here. That's where he's had a lot of success. That was a nice time sweep. And the Superman punch, very unexpected, but very clean.
Wow.
There we see the corner of Bruno Assis wearing some damage as he receives some advice from Williams Carino. Edgars Skrivers in his corner has not taken the stool here. You know, we talk about it a lot, but he said he believes he is the mentally strongest fighter on the entire roster, and right now I'm inclined to believe him.
Yeah, it's very hard not to believe him.
Into the third round here. If they go past that, we'll enter the championship rounds. Edgars Skrivers and Bruno Assis contesting the 68 kilo Karate Combat Golden Belt.
Yeah, that's what I like the most. You know, imagine the belt he's wearing. That's what I really would go after. I think it's even cooler than the regular belt.
Absolutely. Skrivers again looking to mix it up with feinting to the feet as well. Nice open high kick.
Yeah, the next one might go to the body, you know, make him think it's another high kick, and then it's a liver kick.
Yeah, he didn't really see any high kicks in the second round from him, actually, so switched the tactic up a little bit. That's a nice combination.
Uppercut straight. Wow.
Yeah, walking Assis backwards.
Nice from Assis.
Yeah,
yes.
he fires lovely tight punches.
Yeah,
though.
that was nice. The left hook cross landed just a minute before, seconds before. It's like Lomachenko, he's tapping him a few times and then he comes with a big punch. Skrivers was.
Yeah, Skrivers just kind of walks his way in with that covered guard, doesn't he? And he seems to find his way in almost every time.
It's like he sees everything coming. Another left.
Skrivers actually moved this entire camp due to the restrictions in Latvia. He moved his camp to TK MMA in Dubai and said he really enjoyed the experience there. He was finding the weather and helping him recover from training much better than it would have been in the cold of Latvia.
Latvia. Yeah, you got an injury there. You're gonna feel it.
Well, he's still marching the Brazilian down here, pressing him back against the edge of the wall.
Yeah, Assis should load up a little bit less, so he's faster, because he's telegraphing.
He's,
That's the only
throwing
thing.
so much into every single punch.
And you don't need to, because Skrivers is not doing that. You see, he's just punches and bunches, just landing. That was almost another trip.
Yeah, a lot of volume from Skrivers, as we expected. Into the final minute here.
Nice, long jab there. From Assis.
Skrivers again marching forward. The aggression is just continuous.
Left
and it's
uppercut, left
something
straight.
we rate so highly on the judges' scorecards here at Karate Combat, that effective aggression moving forward and striking.
Yeah, like I said in the opening, you rarely see him move backwards. If he moves backwards, it's just to let somebody miss, but that's it. For the rest, he will come.
Assis still digging to the body.
Nice,
Good
letting
head
him
movement.
miss, coming back.
He's very good at rolling and shifting as our champion. Even when it seems like he's right there.
Oh,
good
beautiful.
spinning back kick. Assis
Again.
fires back. Clubbing hook shots.
And he just walks away, whatever. Now look at him. There's no emotion whatsoever, right?
End
I
of
love
round
it.
number 3. We are going to go to the championship rounds here at Karate Combat. Let's take a look at some of the action from that third round.
Boom, nice body kick there by Assis. But gets countered because it's a single kick.
And here's some more body shots from Assis, where he's had perhaps the most success so far.
Oh, that was a nice kick. Very good controlled. Also, he didn't keep spinning, which is a hard thing to do with that kick.
One shot of our champion there in his corner. Once again, choosing to not take the stool here. By contrast, Bruno Assis is getting his arms shaken out by his cornermen. That lactic acid starting to build up. As you said, Bas, throwing a lot of energy into each and every shot is the Brazilian.
Yep.
Skrivers, as soon as that 10-second warning goes, he is already back in the pit. He's ready to press on.
It's domination. Everything is to impress your opponent. Constantly pressure.
Championship rounds here, brought to you by Natural Light. Go get yourself a natty. Bruno Assis and Edgar Skrivers. 2 more rounds if they need them. Skrivers again pressing forward, but
Body
Assis,
shot again.
Yeah, body, it's going to build up.
You should do what Tyson does. Right hook to the body, right uppercut. Because with an open stance like that, uppercuts thrown with the backhand are very effective. Both of them, though. Nice high kick. Nice kick to the body there by Assis. You see?
He never takes his eyes off his opponent, does he? He's constantly, even when he's moving, even when he's throwing, he's always engaged forward. Nice straight left there.
But you know, Assis just connected just before this whole sequence with the left hook, and it was because he wasn't loading up. And they connected with that, so he should do that more often. That was nice from Assis again. He's got to watch out there. Beautifully good defense by the Assis.
Yeah, Skrivers wasn't going to accept being bullied there. He's pushed Assis around. Trying to make sure his opponent
left.
always has his back against
And
the wall.
again. Wow, he's landing those crosses the whole time. I think Assis should throw that right hook to the body with left hook to the head. Boom, boom. 1-2.
Nice little screw shot from Assis. And again, the punch is becoming a bit
nice
more
left.
laboured now as you see his head snapped back by the champion.
Yep. Nice. Still great head movement there by Skrivers, letting him miss.
And Bas, how much more tiring is it when you're throwing all these shots and they don't connect?
That's, they say, is the most tiring ever. You know, missing punches. Missing when you throw with power. So many people say, yeah, the shadow boxing should be tired. No, because you control it. But once you expect a target and it's gone, that's when you get tired. And you miss.
Minute left in this fourth round here.
Nice. You said that was what I said. The right hook to the body, left hook to the head, and he connected with it.
There we go. Nice spinning
Beautiful.
back kick. Assis fires back, and let me tell you, you are not going to get either of these competitors out of this pit easily. Both willing to go out on their shield here.
Wow, very short, nice punches, bobbing and weaving.
bob and weave.
Wow, another left counter, connecting.
He's using some lovely Western-style boxing here as our champion.
And back in his face the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Assis. He's still throwing back, and he's still staying in it, but the volume and the forward pressure from Skrivers just relentless.
Yeah, she'll do that again. The right hook to the body and left hook to the head. It connected both of them. Beautiful back kick after a combination. Okay, why not take him down? Wow, it's almost like he knows what's going to come, right?
Well,
he ducks every...
He's reading them so effectively, isn't he?
Look at him, he's not tired.
One more round to go here at Karate Combat, and as you said, Bas, he doesn't look tired. I had to laugh when we were in the interviews, and he said, you know what, some people might have better cardio than me, and the whole time I'm just sitting there thinking, are you kidding?
Liar.
Are you kidding? Let's take a look at some of the replays here, and again, Bruno had some success with the body shots, but Skrivers with these high kicks just over and over.
I love it. Letting him miss, coming back. Boom, look at that back kick. And again, it's Ushiro Giri, and the way it's not an Ushiro Mawashi and Ushiro, there's a back kick. It's very hard to control the way he does it. Most of the time when people spin, they keep on spinning with the kick, so when they miss, they miss the kick. But not with him. If people move backwards, he still connects because it's straight backwards.
Well, will this be one of the first times that our champion, Edgars Skrivers, is going to go the distance here? He's been through 3 rounds before on one of our shows, but 5 he has not. Both his title win and his first title defense against Luis Roca and Mirza Tebuev were knockout victories. But Bruno Assis is as tough as they come.
Oh, yes. He's also not tired. Coming more tired, I think, than Skrivers, but he's still in the fight.
I mean, he did tell us he had no complaints about his preparation. He felt like he was very ready. Had a great
nice
fight
right
camp.
hand there, landing by him. So that's a good sign. No problems. He's in shape.
Yeah, I mean, coming into a 5-round title fight, you need the best preparation possible, and both these gentlemen, feel they've accomplished that. Just ducking out of the way again, forcing Assis to miss, but he goes to the body once more.
Wow, connected with the right. Oof. And nice left again. Boom, another right hook. Left, another left. Wow, he's landing on command now.
Yeah, he is. It's just volume, isn't it? 2 minutes left again, ducking, diving.
Wow, it is so crazy.
I've just got to wonder, how can Bruno Assis control his breathing here?
Oh.
Left to the body.
Assis threw again, the hook to the body, left hook to the head and connected with it. Oh, beautiful. Man.
One minute and 26 seconds left here. I think we're just going to see more of the same from Edgars Skrivers.
I mean, it's like the same as the first round. I mean, and the same power, same everything.
There's almost no difference.
There's no difference. It doesn't get tired.
15 minutes of fighting later on.
Unreal. Oh, he just made a pirouette. I think he wanted to make a back fist and realized it's not there. I'll just make a pirouette. Full short right uppercut. He's looking for that liver shot. Skrivers is.
Again, he never takes his eye off his opponent. He just throws the combination he wants, anticipates the opponent's reaction, and does the same thing again. It's fantastic to see.
Oh man, left hook again. Ooh, half a minute. Right hand landed, and another one.
but he never stops throwing.
Assis is super tough. There we have the cartwheel kick. Jinx.
Always nice to see a rolling thunder.
Yep.
Got 15 seconds left here. Time for one more big exchange. Spinning kick missed by Assis. Takedown for Skrivers.
10 seconds.
And that is probably going to see the timeout here as we come back to the feet.
Skrivers hears the bell, but he does not care. Last
10 seconds left. He's still going to get one more strike in.
Yeah, he's going to say, you watch, he's going to say when he's talking to Layla that he's going to be distressed because he didn't stop him. You watch.
Well, let's take a look at some of the replays here, Bas, from that round. Again, Skrivers non-stop with the shots.
Boom, boof, body shot. Look at that. Man, boom, look at uppercut, hook. Give him high kick. I mean, rolling thunder. But Assis just took everything and was constantly coming back.
Yeah, I mean, Assis was still in this fight right to the end. I mean, incredibly tough performance from him, but it's hard to argue with the volume and the forward aggression of our champion Edgars Skrivers. And I think, Bas, on balance, you and I probably both feel that he's done enough here to retain this title belt.
Yeah, that will be a complete shocker if he doesn't. But it's impossible, actually. So...
Well, let's head down into the pits and find out who's going to keep hold of that golden belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner,
and
still the champion, Mr. Edgars Skrivers, his second successful title defense there. He's the first ever Karate Combat Golden Belt champion, and he remains so with another fantastic performance.
God here. Very religious person.
Yes, indeed he is. Just taking a moment for himself here. And he is going to grab a few words with our hostess, Layla Annalee.
I love the way he talks.
Congratulations on a very offensive, very aggressive performance. Even though you were the reigning champion, you really took it to him, didn't you?
First of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah. Everything from Allah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. There is no power, no strength except God. Alhamdulillah. Second of all, yes, exactly, it was like that. My mindset was here that I came as a challenger and I didn't defend my belt. My mindset was to attack, and again attack. Alhamdulillah.
You also spoke prior to this fight that here on Karate Combat we haven't seen more than 20 or 40% of you. How about tonight?
I want to be humble because of the opponent. He was striking with me all 5 rounds. It wasn't easy to finish him. It's just my time. I'm more experienced. I'm the greatest fighter ever. And after, he's gonna gain only experience from this. This was my 25%, as always, as I do my sparring. We do it 20%. This was 25%.
Well, congratulations, merely at 25%, our lightweight champion, Edgars Skrivers. Congrats.
Thank you. Most of all, I'm just grateful for opportunity to compete. Thank you.
Well, I think the lightweight division here, Bas, should be very, very afraid if they weren't already. Let's take a look back at some of the moments from that championship bout.
Wow, well, there's going to be a lot of moments.
Yeah, Edgars Skrivers' relentless
Boom,
pressure.
head kick, splat in the face.
Mixed up his target areas so much.
Unreal. The way he timed that.
Well, let's talk about those 2 trips that he threw in as well.
Unreal, that's what I mean.
You never really knew what was going to come your way. It was anything and everything.
I mean, connecting. There, look at that back kick. Beautiful Ushirogiri. Another beautiful takedown. Woof, oh, back kick first to the body. There we go. Look at that. Coming under the knees, just grabbing him, taking him down, put him on his back. And of course, we had the crazy cartwheel kick. You know, we're pretty sure we're going to see that. There we go. Splash. To the center of the spine, almost with the heel.
Wow, Bas, what a performance from our champion, Edgars Skrivers. He said to us beforehand, I wouldn't want to fight me because I don't know how I would beat me. How do you beat the guy?
Well, you got a boatload of stamina you need, and you need to press forward. It's constantly. You got to do the same thing back against him, but he's just so good at it because the only time when he moves backwards is when he lets you miss. He will never move. He will never let you push him backwards. He simply doesn't do that. You know, so even if you want it, he will have an answer for that. He bobs and weaves, lets misses, counters. Everything is an attack, and it doesn't go full power. It's just punches and bunches and landing perfectly. Those straight punches he's restoring. How many did he land? It's an insanity. He could have done 30 of them, constantly on the body. I'm just mesmerized by him.
What do you think Bruno Assis can take away from this fight? Because he stuck in it till the end, but unsuccessful.
Yeah, well, pretty much nobody have done that with the champion yet. So I think he can take a lot. He can take away from the fight that he is a champion, that he is a dragon, because this guy, hang in there, was still dangerous in the last round, even though he was tired, but he was still throwing with power. So yeah, no, there was no loss to him. Going the distance with Skrivers, I think it's big.
You know, we're having a good time here in the 80s.
We have, and we're here for one more week. So what are we going to do?
How about arcade?
Oh, arcades, I love it. Oh, Gallagher, remember that game? Oh, the one ship you got where you're shooting and then those beams go down, picks up the ship. You can attack.
I'm going to keep feeding him some quarters. You join us next week here on Karate Combat. For myself, Josh Palmer, Bas Rutten, Layla Annalie, and some guy in a leopard print jacket. We'll see you next time.